Hey guys, how are you? What I want to do here with us today is go over the homework, which I was just floored by how well it was done. But I'm going to try and record just the answers here in hopes that it will help in today where you're going to be doing the reverse. So here's our first one. 2-methylpropane. So it's three carbons is the longest, and that is why it is propane. It has a methyl group off the two. There's a second name on there called isobutane. It's the only isomer butane can make. So isobutane. That's not something I'll ever ask you, but it's just a fun fact to know. Here we have a butane with a methyl group off the second part, and it's one, two, three, four. So 2-methylbutane. Here we have heptane. So it's seven, and then we have four ethyl. Doesn't matter which way you come. We have one, two as our ethyl group here. This is our chain, and it's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Doesn't matter which way you run it. Okay, down here we have heptane. Again, seven, three ethyl, four methyl. That gives us the shortest numbers. And so that's why that is. Here we have octane, which again is this long chain coming along here. And I can see a propyl group on the top and a methyl on the bottom. So it's five propyl, three methyl. That gives us the lowest total numbers. Five and three is eight. If we do it the other way, it ends up being larger numbers. Here on this chain, again, we'll just go along the chain. And it's heptane because there's seven, and I can see three methyl groups off it. So it's 3,3,5 trimethyl. Now, it was the only thing I saw. When it's trimethyl, you have to list which carbons it's on. So you have to list three numbers if it's trimethyl, two numbers if it's a di, like that. So just like here, this is 2,2-dimethyl-butane. And because they can be on different carbons, and it really is just something to get used to. All right, what's going on here? This is 2,2-dimethylpropane, one on the top, one on the bottom. It's three carbons is as long as you can make it. Doesn't matter which direction you go. Also called isopentane because it's the only shape that pentane can really make, and that as an isomer. All right, let's go to here. Pentane, again, diethyl. So we're going to go with five carbons. It's as long as we can go. One, two, one, two. So two ethyls right in the middle, 3,3-diethylpentane. Looking good. Okay. Here, it is a decane, meaning there's a 10 carbon chain in here somewhere. So I've got to find it. And I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's going to be this curvy curved thing like this, which means I have an ethyl and a methyl group off of here. So it's 5 ethyl, 5 methyl decane. There we go. Okay, this one is 9, and it really kind of winds its way through. So we're going to come here, I believe, and go one like that. And it'll be one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. So it's a nonane, and it's going to have a methyl and an ethyl group on there. Shortest numbering is 6 ethyl, 4 methyl nonane. Here's something. It's kind of folded on itself, but if you stretched it out and really stretch these things out, one, two, three, four, five. Where did they go? Okay, I can't apparently. So one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. And then I only have something off of the fourth carbon, so it's 4-ethyl heptane like thus. All right, this is what nobody asked for. Look at this thing. What a mess. Okay, so it's an octane. I did it this way, which is the most branched way possible. More branches is more correct, and that as long as you have the longest chain. So what I believe I did was I did octane. So one, two, three, four, five, six. No, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, so I did this like that. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay. And that left me with three ethyl, a methyl, and a propyl group. So it was the most branched thing I could make, and that worked well. Okay. Next one down. And by the way, why number this way? Because it's shorter. And at the 3-methyl, and then it's 5, 5, 4, or 4, 5, 5 triethyl, and then the low number 4 propyl octane. Here, heptane, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So I'm going to go right around like this. And that's going to give me my longest chain. One, two, three, four, five, six. Everything else is shorter. So I have, now looking at this, I ended up with quite a few groups on it. One, two, three, four, and that two of them are ethyl groups and two of them are methyl groups. The two ethyls are on four, the methyls are on two and three. That gives us our shortest numbering. This one down here was a pretty straight shot, 2,4-dimethyl heptane, and that's how it works. Okay, like I said before, I was blown away with how well you guys did this, especially because of my high-speed video there, which I was a little bit uncomfortable with. These are the answers. I'm thinking these are the answers. I actually did this again myself to make sure that I could discuss it with you and just make it make sense to you rather than just read off the answer. So I'm hoping I didn't make any mistakes. My key is actually in the room at school. There you go. Have a great rest of your Monday. Have a great week. And that we're going to be working on more stuff like this and adding to it as we go. And that take care. Bye bye.